Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of EdgeMasterGaming, where today Hallows Eve seems to have come a bit early on Michael Zombies. This is of course the latest map that's been added to the game, and in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get every badge for it. Now, this doesn't include the new minigame that's been released, as I'll be doing a separate video for that in the near future. So whether you're a beginner just trying to see what the new map's all about, or someone who has been playing all day and just can't seem to find that one thing to complete the map, this video is for you. I'll show you guys how to get all the perks, any new weapons, and even how to pack a punch. Oh, and of course, there are some Easter eggs that I've captured as well. But as always, before we get started, if you wind up enjoying this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Also, if you haven't joined the Michael Zombies Discord yet, or my own for that matter, the links are in the description box below. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get started. Like the previous years that Michael Zombies has released their Halloween map, you and your teammates start off in a neighborhood where you can go door to door trick-or-treating. To start off, head to this house here so that you can get your first perk, Quick Revive. Also in this area, you should pick up the wall weapon next to it, which is the classic M4. This gun is really good for farming in the early rounds. From here, you're going to run to this house and open the garage. Inside, you'll find Double Tap. To activate it, you'll need 45 souls in this container. I found that the best spot for the soul collector is to stand next to the car. This spot will guarantee the zombies approach on this side of the garage only. After picking up the perk, head outside and open the barrier. Just go to the giant pumpkin beside this house where you'll find Stamin-Up for 2,000 points. Next, you'll need to go to this house and open the garage. Inside here, you'll find the Juggernog and classic shotgun. Now this is simply rinse and repeat, but just make sure you pick up the shotgun and you'll want to make it your primary because it's really good. Once that's complete, you're going to exit the house and continue to move up the road, opening the remaining barriers. Please take note of this pumpkin patch that's on the left side because I'm going to reference it later. Now at the top of the hill, you'll find a church. Next to it, enter the cemetery here and you'll find the speed cola machine. Again, just gather as many souls to activate the perk machine that you can. When completed, of course grab the perk and make your way back to the road where you're going to jump down into the sewer area. Down here, you'll find the last perk machine that you can get, which is Mule Kick. Like before, you'll just collect more souls and activate the machine. Sidebar, if you move around the corner here, you'll find the linked sword statue. It's similar to the ore from the lighthouse. It has knockback, but it's not as good. If you haven't used it yet, when you do, you'll see what I mean. Here it is in action. Now from here, you have almost all of the perks except for one, and that's Deadshot. There is a cameo appearance from the PhD Flopper, which I don't think is attainable, but I'll explain more on that in a moment. You can gain the Deadshot a few different ways. One is to do trick-or-treating at different houses like this. Another way is to kill Jared, and you're probably wondering, well, who's Jared? Guys, this is Jared. He's similar to that of the Michael Panzer bot. When he dies, he can give you a perk. Also, like the Panzer, you'll hear the warning siren during the round along with the jetpack noise. And finally, like you just saw, he'll appear during trick-or-treating when you see the words "he's back." The last way that you can get the perk is to try your luck at the pumpkin patch area. Sidebar, if you're lucky enough, there's a hidden weapon here called the Ghoul Buster. It works just like the flamethrower, however, you can't pack it. As for the PhD Flopper perk, when trick-or-treating, there will be a PhD Flopper machine that will appear when opening the door. I haven't been successful in getting this perk because the door seems to close rather quickly. I firmly believe that this is just a joke and there's no way that you can possibly get it. Now in this tunnel, there are 9 bricks that you can shoot. Out of these, 4 of them will unlock the classic rocket launcher, but of course you have to know which 4 to press. So, the code for this is located at the beginning of the map, off in the distance, which you can see here. Once you enter them correctly, the rocket launcher will appear in a drawer and can be purchased here. Alright, moving on to what you guys have probably been waiting for, how to pack-a-punch on this map. This sacrificial pool, or whatever, shows 7 pumpkin faces on the wall. Each one of these pumpkins are hidden somewhere on the map. When you find them, you need to shoot them and they will appear here on the wall. The first one is located at the beginning on the top of this house here. The second one is found inside of the garage where Juggernog is located. The third one is located next to this house, just beyond the pumpkin patch. Pumpkin number 4 is right off of this road, right on top of this hill. The fifth one is the orange pumpkin and can be found near the back of the church in the cemetery. Number 6 is the black pumpkin, and this one can be really difficult to get. Before you fall over this cliff, if you peer down there, you can kind of see it. Just shoot it from here. Otherwise, you'll have to time your shots when falling off the cliff. The last and final pumpkin can be located here in this area, right before heading back to the beginning of the neighborhood. And when it's completed, you'll get the badge for the power of the pumpkins to pack-a-punch. Now by this point, I showed you how to get 3 out of the 9 total badges for this map. And they are Roblox Most Loved if you've beaten Jared, Mansion's Code which allows you to get the rocket launcher, and the power of the pumpkins, which is how you pack-a-punch. Now, the next 4 are pretty simple as they all involve you trick-or-treating. The first one is No Regrets Jermbo. When he exits the house, just shoot him and he'll go away. The next one is Pizza Delivery Gone Wrong. This one is Tutorial Terry from Blocktails. I would highly advise not to take this bullet. Up next is The Pressure Is On. This is another minigame where you have to keep Michael in the circle in order to win. And the fourth one is Dedicated Trickster. For this one, all you need to do is trick or treat at 100 plus houses in one match and you're good to go. Alright, before I show you how to get the last 2 badges, there are other things that you should be aware of that can happen that may help you or hinder you in this game. First thing is the bus that usually drives around. You can use it to avoid a zombie horde if you need to, like this. On the flip side, you need to be aware of where the bus is at all times because if it hits you, you're automatically knocked. By the way, this is also true on a private server with God mode on. When trick-or-treating, you need to beware when you see the words, "Oh no, it found you." There's a snail that comes out of the house that follows you every single place on the map. You cannot hide from it. If it touches you, it's a one-shot instantly. The only way that you can stop this snail is if you get a nuke, and that only keeps it in place so it can't follow you anymore. But if you or anyone on your team for that matter touches it, you're still gonna get knocked. If you ever see the words trick murder, step away from the door. This is also a one-shot knocked scenario.
Oh.
Now if you knock at the door and see the words house call, there's a police officer who will come out of the house and attack you. All you gotta do is keep the shotgun handy and he's easy to beat. Last one is, if you see the words let's play a little game, it will take you to the mini game that's outside in the lobby. Now if you fail here, then the game is over.
Congratulations on completing your first day. But before you clock out...
And finally, please check out the graves that's located next to the church. Each headstone has a name of someone that you may recognize. But my personal favorite has got to be this one. Yep, that's yours truly, and it's hilarious. I thanked Kyle's on the last stream for adding me, as I was completely taken by surprise. Alright, last two badges involve beating the map and getting to round 50. Those are Sweeter Victory and the Halloween is Over Already badge. To escape this place, you'll need to deposit 175,000 points to this blue pumpkin like you see here. Interesting. For some reason I got the second badge. That shouldn't have happened. Must be some kind of bug, so I'll send it to the devs shortly. Well guys, that's gonna do it for this video. If you've made it this far, I seriously thank you for all the support. Make sure that you share this video with anyone that's trying to learn this map. I would greatly appreciate it. You guys are awesome, remember that God loves you, and as always, remember to have fun, take care, and God bless.